I stay out here even till my fucking battery die. I'm pedal this shit. And your money keep coming, so.
But staying in that lane, new media and all that shit. Congrats to the Golden State Warriors.
Facts. Shout out to Team Lightskin, you heard?
4th title in what?
7?
6, 7 years?
7 years. Has to be 7. Because
7,
Toronto
8.
won, Milwaukee won, and LA won.
2015, 2017, 2018. 8 years. 4 championships in 8 years.
Okay.
Dynasty still intact. You know what I'm saying? No? Why not?
It was, to be a dynasty, from my understanding, growing up, you gotta not only, no, they won 2 straight, right?
Yeah.
No, they won 2 straight,
Mm-hmm.
and then they lost that year when they had the regular season.
They won.
No,
They won 1, lost, and then won 2 in a row. So 3 in 4 years. 2015, lost in 16, 17, 18. Bro, they a dynasty.
I guess.
When KD left,
I never seen a dynasty like that. My dynasties are usually.
do you call the Patriots a dynasty?
Yes.
They took 10 years between title runs. They won 3 and then lost.
They won 3 in a row.
And then lost.
But they won 3 in a row. That team is a dynasty. That 3-year team is a dynasty. It's not the franchise.
You did the same thing with Miami. I feel your argument. You said they not a dynasty because they went to 4 straight.
They went to 4
but they
straight,
only won
but
2.
They only won 2.
But I don't. But you consider the Spurs a dynasty, and
no, I don't. They never repeated. Okay. The Lakers.
Damn, that's hard. That's
the
a
Yankees.
hard thing to say. Then
dynasty is that's a.
I don't know. I kind of give a dynasty like if you had a 10-year run, like. The Bulls are a dynasty.
The Bulls are a dynasty because the niggas
3
in a row
yeah,
2
then
times.
They lost, then they won 3. But
they've never lost. In the finals.
They lost in the playoffs though.
He wasn't there, but yeah.
When he came back with the 4-5,
they won 3. They won 3. Then lost, and then they won 3. Yeah. They was a dynasty 2 times. Right. Same niggas, and it's 2 different.
We gonna agree to disagree with
and it's 2 different dynasties. They played different.
Yeah,
different personnel. They had Dennis Rodman and it was different.
2 years after KD left, they had the worst record in the league.
That's what I'm saying. That you can't be a dynasty.
Then they lost in the play-in game.
You can't be a dynasty.
Champions. Now they the champs, bro.
Okay, but what happened in between the last chip that you lost? This is not even the last.
You should have won. To be honest,
even if who they lost to?
Toronto.
Okay, so I love the Warriors, bro. I'm not a Warriors fan. Like half of you niggas, 96% of you, 99% of you niggas is not Warrior fans. We not doing that, and I see a lot of dick riding Laker fans ran back. They tried to. I ain't watch a minute of this fucking finals because of this, but. Well, I fuck with the Warriors. Even when Monte and them was there, we was fucking with the AC that beat them.
Well, with this team specifically, we fuck with them because we followed every
player.
So it's like
the core. We followed them. Michigan State, that was your man, and I hated Michigan State, and they was winning with him, and I was like, son, this nigga not even that nice. Remember I used to say that? He's not even that nice. It's fat. Flabby nigga. Right now was your man, Tom Izzo. I hate Michigan State. We watched Clay. Clay was shooting his lights out on Washington State. We're like, who the fuck is that kid up there?
And Steph niggas fell in love with Steph.
That was our guy.
Wild right now.
I was like, can't nobody niggas be trying to tell me Steph been like that. No, he wasn't.
Nah, he was Reggie Miller type shit.
He upgraded his shit. That's what makes him who he is to me. Because before he was just off a pick shooter. He ain't have no dribble. He wasn't passing that shit. Shoot. That's why when they drafted him, Monte was like...
He wasn't the best
Monte was like...
finisher at the rim.
No, he couldn't get to the rim.
Yeah.
Monte was like, why y'all draft this nigga? It's not going to work. We been fuck with that. Then when they got Clay, it was like, oh man, they got shooters.
It's about to be a
And
dangerous
then I
team.
remember when they got good, and I think we was on it. Might have been on the show, might have not.
Nah, not
but
yet.
we not yet. We said, look, bro, we can't even like them no more. We can't even like them. Cause niggas just came out of nowhere. It's like, all right, bro, all right, y'all can have it. Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
It is cool, you know what I'm saying? But
Not a dynasty though. Not a dynasty.
damn.
Great run. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you want to look at it like that and break it down, though, in 10 years, what happened, like what they did, cool. But for me, I need to see that run. Especially in the middle of that run.
Because you don't even got LeBron in that dynasty realm. Even, like, I put him, like, himself in that kind of place.
I get it.
But I see what you mean as in his teams, one of his teams never did a three-peat. So
They
it's like,
went there. Yeah,
you
they
went there
went,
4
but you
straight
was
times.
losing.
But you lost the first time and you lost the last time. So in between, you got the 2 dynasty
Luckily.
shit. Yeah, dynasty shit. I need to see 3 in a
Dominance.
row, 4 in a row,
If they'd have won
4
that
out
chip,
of 6.
they'd have won that chip when they had the record-breaking season, that was their dynasty.
Nah, yeah. If they would have won that and still got KD and won those next 2, they would have still been winning right now. It would have been like 6 in a row or some shit.
And not only after that, the record-breaking season, you lose again to the Raptors, right? Correct?
Nah, after the record-breaking season, which was 16, they won the next 2 with KD, 17
Well,
and 18.
I'm talking about. No, they lost to the Raptors.
Yeah, in 19.
Like that's what I'm saying. After you.
Oh yeah, 2
lost
years
the
after.
season
Yeah.
with the record breaking and you ain't get the chip.
Yeah.
You lost again to the Raptors. So in between those 2 losses for me is like,
But I think it was that.
damn, bro, if you won those 2, you were supposed to win the record breaking season. I don't give a fuck. You played
And
LeBron
you was up
and
3-1.
yeah, you know what I'm
That's
saying.
even
You
worse.
choked.
That's
You
even
choked.
worse,
You
yeah.
can't. I can't say you was dominant in that. Like cool, yes, dominance as far as record and winning the most chips. Yes,
yeah, like-
but in between that, you choked.
Yeah,
Twice.
it's the same thing. Like in this decade, we gonna be
I'm
like.
gonna say they choked against the Raptors because they was hurt. KD got hurt and Clay got hurt.
I think they still choke. We're not gonna say they. He choked Steph because he could have took them to Game 7. He missed that shot though.
Yes.
But he was wild and he still had like 40 something. But you missed that shot. I think that's the series that indicted him until this series, where people was like he's not a top 10 player because he don't got a Finals MVP. I don't understand that argument, but I kind of get it still.
How he didn't have a Finals MVP though?
He just won his first Finals MVP.
Wow, because KD had the other 2
KD won the other 2.
and Iguodala
And
won the first
Iguodala won
one.
the first one. Then LeBron beat him.
I did say that before about him.
Yeah, so that was like an indictment towards him until now. You know
It's
what I'm
true.
saying?
It's true.
But, I mean, I kind of get it because everybody that you got in the top 10 are Finals MVPs somewhere, somehow. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And whoever's recent top 10 that you got. But I forgot what I was going to say. But shout out to the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all
Why?
make it to the
Why
finals.
you shouting them
know what
out?
I'm saying?
Why you
Boom.
shouting them out?
Right there. Because
Why
I
you shouting
picked
them
them
out?
and they should have won this series.
But they choked.
They choked. They choked.
They
Oh yeah,
choked.
that's the series that I felt indicted Steph, and people was holding him to that standard. But Steph always been who he is, like with his legendary status. So
I got 2 questions. One, did you see what Chris Paul said about
what he
Steph?
said? Nah.
All time, he's not an all-time great point guard. He said the first, I guess, role to
When
a
it's
point
hate in your
guard.
blood, it runs strong. hat is
is
hard. I need that hat.
he said is being a playmaker, and he's not a. He's not,
Niggas be wildin', bro. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm sorry.
he said he's not a playmaker at all.
That's crazy town.
Like,
bro.
what the fuck is that? What the fuck?
What does that
I don't
mean?
want to question Chris Paul, the nigga that
the
chokes
point guard.
every year, but you the point guy.
Yeah, you know what you're
The
doing
guy.
at the point guard.
Yeah, but
What is playmaking?
what do you? What do you mean he's not a playmaker? Because my understanding,
I think it involves all forms of the offensive game.
I think AI ain't passed the ball too much, but he was a playmaker. Like he made plays.
Plays, yeah.
If you mean like making plays for other people, okay.
I mean, he does
But
that
still,
though.
that's bullshit too. Because
he's still one of the prettiest passers in the game.
Steph had 7 assists, 7 rebounds last night. He's
averaged 7 assists.
He's averaged 7 assists this series. He's averaged 6 assists this whole playoffs. He's top 10 in assists.
And he's an underrated rebounder. A lot of people don't give him credit for his rebounding.
Because you forget that he's 6'4".
He's 6'3".
He's 6'4" because he put on sneakers.
Yeah.
You know, so what do you mean he's not a? Because I think Steph is a playmaker. I think he's actually elevated that aspect of his game tremendously. The shooting is always, he's a scorer. Yeah. That's what he is. Yeah. But that part and the handle.
All right, you know when we.
So what you thought? He thought that was just straight hate?
You know when we talk hip hop, right?
Yeah.
And we like, yo, what's your top 5 or what's your top 10? And sometimes you don't have KRS-One or let's say Biggie or
never.
Right? Sometimes
never have
people,
Chris
MC Shan, people don't have some of these people, right?
It's no disrespect. I just
But
don't.
you have them.
Oh yeah, they
you still have. You know where you have them. You like, yo, these the gods,
but
right?
to me, they gods. So I don't have to.
So for me,
yeah,
basketball, Magic Johnson is. He's a god. He's not. He's the best point guard ever. Okay, cool. But I don't put him on my list. If you understand what I'm saying, right? We all.
I get it. But
but we all know where we hold him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steph is the best point guard ever. Besides Magic, bro. That's it. I don't even care about nothing. He just passed Isaiah with this one right here. He just passed Isaiah Thomas, bro. He just passed Isaiah Thomas. He better than Chris Paul. Chris Paul's a hater.
Chris Paul needs to sit his ass down.
He made you fall on your ass how many times, bro? I don't care if you stepped on his foot. That's a playmaking. And he passed the ball. And he hit a 3 after the other one. So, yeah, he better than John Stockton. He better than all these dudes, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And like you say, accolades count. He got 4 championships, bro. In this decade, from 2010 to 2020, 21, 22, whatever you want to call it, it's Steph and LeBron, 4 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Milwaukee and Toronto in the middle.
I love Steph. If I said he was better than John Stockton, it was only because he got 4 rings and 1 MVP. But it ain't no way in hell
he got 2.
He's a better point guard than John Stockton. If you understood what I just said, then you understand basketball a little more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that John Stockton is a better player than Steph Curry. I'm not saying I will take John Stockton on my team before Steph Curry. I'm not saying that because that's when people hear that, that's shit that they insinuate. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying as far as the role of a point guard,
what it was meant to be.
I'm not taking Steph over John Stockton, but I'm definitely taking Steph over everybody else besides probably Stockton, Magic. I'm taking him over Isaiah because he's a better shooter. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. That is the only reason I'm taking him over Zeke.
In those big time moments, Zeke still could hit some.
That is the only. Son, he played on a broken fucking ankle.
His whole foot was hanging off his leg.
And he scored what?
38.
On who?
Like that. Oh, the
in a what?
In a fighters.
Okay, so that is legendary the only reason.
Yeah, and they. How much they got?
This right here.
2. They got 2, right?
If we talking about this,
he got 2, right?
Yeah, they got.
He could have had 4. He could have.
I mean, he played in a crazy era. He wasn't supposed to get 1. He wasn't supposed to get any. They kind of disrupted what was going on.
Hold on, y'all getting old. He not ready.
Feel me? How about that? You know what I'm saying? So
he beat Jordan a lot of times in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Too, bro.
But as far as anything else, Steph is the man, bro.
No, Steph is the god, bro. Like I hate to bring it up. Like, I don't get mad. I never got mad when he beat LeBron in the finals, bro. That's how I know I fuck with him.
How do you get mad at Steph Curry winning?
I'm like, yo, I fuck with this nigga, bro.
How you get mad at Steph Curry winning? How you get mad at Steph Curry winning?
Listen, man.
It's my guy.
Legendary shit right there.
And every time he win, light skin go up. I had somebody tell me
I
had somebody tell me I'm not light skin because Steph Curry and Clay out here winning. Now I lose where the fuck I'm at now. Where I'm at. But the other question was
I'm the same as Clay Poole.
Yeah, it's his son. The son
Jordan Poole. We
yeah,
the same
I'm Jordan.
skin tone.
Me and Jordan. But
that nigga said it's pool parties all summer.
Feel me? The adopted splash. Why did people feel like Andrew Wiggins got robbed?
Of what? MVP? Of finals MVP?
Yeah.
He had a good finals.
I don't think he got robbed. Don't make me throw these fucking papers up. Yo, Kevin Looney had a great finals too. He did. He had a great finals.
Those two games was good.
He had a great final. Look at his numbers. He had a great finals too.
Nah, but Andrew Wiggins did his thing though.
He did what he was supposed to do. He did what he been doing all year.
Yeah, you're a number one draft pick. That's a fourth option.
But when he got picked for the All-Star, the nigga was like, Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, that's the shit, son.
Yeah, I was just... And I said it then, yes. All-Star, yes. What he did in the finals and in the playoffs. The playoffs, the whole playoffs. Look at his fucking numbers. He's been doing it all year. But what the fuck? What?
It's a different stage, you know.
Steph Curry scored less than 31 points.
One time.
Two times. Two times. He scored 28 and he scored 18 in game 5.
That's
30. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had 43, 35, 31. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he averaged 33 this series.
He didn't have to do anything else. I'm not going to get into anything else. He averaged 33 and 5 threes. He closed the show last night. He had 7 and 34.
Even he opened up the series with a bang, even though they lost game 1. He wilded out in game 1. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he deserves Finals MVP.
Where did people look and think that Wiggins in any type of way? Oh, he locked up Jason Tatum. He had 13 rebounds and 28 points.
16. But
16. He had 13 and 17 in one game.
Yeah, he did his thing this Finals. But this is what he should have been doing. This is what he's supposed to do as a number 1 draft pick, right? But now you a 3rd or 4th option on a great team. You know what I'm saying?
Third.
Yeah. You should James Worthy this shit, right?
Wow.
Now your name, but I feel what you're saying, like with the fan, like you get annoyed with shit like that with the imbalance of people's thoughts, you know what I'm saying, that change throughout the day.
That wasn't no Kyrie LeBron situation.
But I know you feel like happy for Andrew Wiggins, you know what I'm saying? Because we fuck with Andrew Wiggins.
That's my God.
Another one.
Never got traded. I said it when that.
That's what I told. That's what I told YG. That's what I told my brother.
What you doing?
That's what I told my brother.
Dummy.
I said, you see how he looks on this team? He would have looked like that earlier with LeBron. If LeBron ain't decided to trade him, he would have been an NBA champion already.
He's an idiot.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's cool. You make your moves.
Fuck, you derailed my son a little bit.
Yeah, you sent that boy to Minnesota. That's crazy. Shout out to Andrew Wiggins, bro. Shout out to GP2. You know what I mean? Part 2. Gary Payton, part 2. He told his pops, he said, I kind of got it a little sooner than you. He said, and I'm 100%, so holla at me.
Yo, watch your mouth, though. You ain't go through what your pops went through.
Different era, bro. But who else on that team that's fire that I fuck with everybody on that team. I ain't gonna lie. There's nobody. Kevin Looney, he cool, you know what I mean? But
that's crazy, James Wiseman.
New media, right?
James Wiseman get a chip and ain't play all year.
Kaminga got a chip.
That's my guy.
All the young boys, what's his name? Damian Lee.
Send all them niggas to the Knicks for Julius Randle. I'm cool.
That nigga Jordan Poole said, it's up. Pool parties all summer. I said, go ahead, bro. But,
New media.
New
Draymond.
media, Draymond Green. Right after the game, he stood right at the podium, got his cameras on set and his mics, and did his podcast right after. Interviewed everybody on the team and shit like that. That's hard, you know what I mean? I like shit like that.
Different
But
aspects of shit.